Here's some of the things that we're going to use today to stuff our frozen toys. Here are some of the toys that we're going to be freezing today. We have a mixture of older bones, Kongs, a Go Nuts toy, and we also have some Tux toys. I'm going to start by filling up some of these Tux toys. I really like them. They're very durable. I have one in every color. That's how much I like them. And I've had this one, I have to say I've probably had this one for maybe 4 or 5 years, and there's really nothing wrong with it. And I have some pretty hardy chewers, so I definitely strongly recommend these guys. And what I like most about them is that you can fill them up. And so for most dogs, you do have to kind of teach them how to eat these toys. My guys are kind of experienced, but if this were a newer dog, I might do something like sticking some bones, just kind of sticking out to entice them to start eating. And here we have that, and now it's ready to go in the fridge. Another thing that I'm really fond of making out of the Tux toys is just taking a little bit of like chicken broth or beef broth and filling it up. And then adding some biscuits in there to entice the dogs to eat it. So what I kind of want to show you guys in this video is that there's really no wrong way to stuff a Kong or to stuff any of the interactive toys. So here I'm going to work on my Go Nuts. And because it's open on both ends, I just seal it up with some aluminum foil on the one side. And I do like to start them off with something really good on each end so that they kind of are interested in what is happening inside here. And people are always very curious about what the dogs can eat, and there's a lot of things that dogs can eat that humans can eat as well. So what I just recommend for people is to look it up. You know, you can always look it up on the internet what the dogs can and cannot eat. And I always recommend starting off with maybe freezing some peanut butter or canned dog food, and you have a new dog that's not really quite, a lot of dogs aren't really sure what to do with these the first time that they get them. So it's nice to make it something that they can kind of find that's recognizable. Some dogs, at least the dogs that I've had, all really enjoy like squeezed cheese and things like that. So I use some squeezed cheese. So here I am just adding a little bit of Cheerios in here. That helps to make some crunchy. I'm going to put some pumpkin in there. And pumpkin is also good for the dog's digestive tract. A little bit of canned pumpkin is good for helping get rid of some of that diarrhea and stuff if you have a dog who's prone to diarrhea. Just kind of go off whatever like little leftovers I have. I have some leftover shredded cheese. I'm going to throw some shredded cheese in there. We'll throw in a biscuit in there. I mean, it really does. It doesn't have to make sense. So here's our Go Nuts toy. Ready to go in the freezer. So I'm going to make one of my breakfast parfaits. As you can see a little bit what I have here. I'm going to add a little bit of banana. I have some oatmeal. I use just the apples and cinnamon kind. I might add a little bit of cheese and yogurt and even some honey and some Cheerios. So it's really just all about what your dog enjoys eating. So there's a hole in the bottom that can go right through. So in order just to make sure that there's no leakage, take some squeezed cheese or some peanut butter and just plug up that hole in the bottom. So you kind of want the bottom to be almost like your dessert. So I'm going to take actually a little bit of honey and just squeeze a little bit of honey in the bottom here. I'm going to put a little bit of yogurt at the bottom. To make an in-between layer, I'm going to take some Cheerios and throw some Cheerios in here. And now I'm going to take a little bit of my oatmeal. Alright, so I put a little cheese in there, about halfway through, kind of entice them to keep on going. I'm going to stick some more Cheerios in here. Alright, get my banana out. Putting a little bit of banana. And some dogs eat a little bit more than others. My female likes to eat a lot. She's not terribly picky about stuff that she eats, whereas the boy is a little bit more. We kind of had to start him off with, excuse you, a lot of cheese and a lot of peanut butter. And I kind of push it down too to compact it a bit. And finish the top. If you had a dog that wasn't quite as sure, just add a little bit of treats at the top. Okay, and now we're ready to freeze. And here's our finished product. We have all of the Tux toys, some Kongs, Go Nuts toy, and also some of the bones filled up with peanut butter. So this should last a couple of days. My Pet's Teacher offers training classes and behavior consults in the Philadelphia and surrounding areas. Visit our website at www.mypetsteacher.com, check us out on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.